-18. Time 0440 Greenwich Mean Time. Coast Guard received a report. Vessel on fire, 13 nautical miles southwest Coronado Islands, with people in the water. There's still 3 persons unaccounted for. Approximate position 32-12 north by 117-17.18 west. Vessels in the air requested to maintain a sharp lookout, assist if possible, and report all sightings to the Coast Guard. This is United States Coast Guard, St. Lucia, California. Out.
3 people are missing after a boat goes up in flames just miles off the coast of Point Loma. The U.S. Coast Guard and the Mexican Navy have been actively looking for those individuals. 2 people are currently in critical condition. The Coast Guard tells us the boat caught fire around 9:30 last night, 28 miles off the coast of Point Loma in international waters. At least 18 people were aboard the boat. The survivors were rescued and taken to Ensenada. New tonight, we have learned the rescuers are a few San Diego fishermen. Today, they are being hailed as heroes after they spent the night pulling people out of the water to safety.
You know, those fishermen I spoke to, they are just incredible people. They knew they had to step right into action when they saw all of those people screaming, some without life vests.
I saw orange flash.
I could hear the woman in the boat yelling out in Spanish, help, ayudo.
Una de las personas que yo me traje al barco, cuando me metí al agua, estaba muy quemado. Era el muchacho que se fue a San Diego en el helicóptero.
We were on our way home from a charter, or from a trip, and it was nighttime. There was a lot of fog, and we couldn't see in front of us very well, but up ahead of us, the fog opened up, and it got very clear. And my son Reeve, he's our captain on the boat. There was two people that were burnt really bad, hair, face, clothes, everything burnt really bad.
Dramatic extraction of a man with severe burns throughout his body.
We're trying to get them into the helicopter, back to EMS, and to the hospital as quickly as possible.
Coast Guard Lieutenant Adam Schleschi says his job was part 2 of a miraculous rescue mission. 15 people screaming for help, some with life vests, others just waiting. His son Reeve immediately suited up and dove in.
There was going to be burns, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
He carried and pulled the burn victims onto their boat, the Time Machine. During the rescue, one of the victims told Kester this was part of a human smuggling operation.
Do whatever we can to get them out of the water, no matter what the case is.
Of the 15, the Coast Guard flew 2 victims to UCSC Medical Center for critical burns. 13 were taken back to Mexico.
Well, the people that we rescued, they called us angels.
But what are the odds that a fishing boat carrying Reeve Kester, a young bilingual English-Spanish speaker, expert diver, would be right there to save those lives? He says perhaps it was divine intervention.
If we weren't there at the right time, then they wouldn't be here.